So cadet ladies are now going to the start line. These are the fastest skaters from the heats. And here we have now 5K points for the cadet ladies. The heats were 3K, the B final were 3K, but now the final for the cadet ladies is 5K.
Silke, ready when you are. Ready? One, two, three. You can hear me? If you are unmuted, we can hear ourselves. Okay. Silke, können wir? Wir können? Okay, let's unmute. So, dear audience, we're back in commenting these A finals during the 47th criterium here in Gross-Gerau with nice and not too cold weather, completely different to yesterday, and with best conditions for the A finals. And with me is Frank Fiers as an expert speaker commenting these A finals, and we're jumping into the cadet women's A final 5,000 meter points. Welcome, Frank Fiers.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So we're testing the microphones, so we hear each other. Some technical issues.
Yeah.
Frank,
I think it's better now?
yes, I think it's better.
Okay.
So, Frank, we saw lots of fast races today. We have the first race, the first big race here in Europe during this young season, and we're looking forward to all these A finals in the long distance discipline today, the point races. And the point races always are very, very special. Now we have points every lap, what WorldSkate is doing now on the track also. Let's see what will happen during these point races.
Yeah, we could see yesterday that the series were really fast in all categories. So yeah, for sure it will be very hard on the legs for the skaters. You can see now already that 3, 4 skaters are thinking, okay, I want the first points, and so it means that from the first sprint until the last one, it's almost a full speed race. Huh?
Yes, points races are very physical with going for points every lap. And we heard the bell for the first lap. Now we have the first points. Let's see who got the first points. We have Tsai Xiaowei from, I think it's Chinese Taipei, and Laura Faustino.
Yes.
Skater from Germany. We have 39 nations racing during this weekend. Great amount.
Yeah, it's unbelievable that it's like each year there are more and more skaters on events on European Cups. It's very challenging for the for the organizers to keep everything going, to manage all the time schedules, so everybody can race on time.
But they are doing well. They managed to do it.
If the weather helps, it's yeah, it's very helpful. And here in Gross-Gerau they can skate when it rains, so that's also a little advantage compared to track races.
Yes, and the cadet ladies category is the first category racing 4 points. As we saw the pupil today this afternoon, they were racing flat races. Now we have the points, and the cadet women, they have to go 4 points every single lap. And now there's a little breakaway situation, and we have, let's see, 8 skaters with points so far.
What's really always very amazing, the first laps, you can see how many skaters take points. We can see now already 8 skaters having 2 or 1 point. So it's very now a lot of skaters already finished their first effort, so they are looking for the second breath, as we call it, and you can see it starts to look like a little breakaway.
Yes, 4 skaters are away for points now. And we have again points for Colombia. We have again 2 points for Juliana Boveda. And first time for Tovado. And I think the pack isn't able to close the gap at the moment.
It will depend on how willing the leaders are to skate, and until now it looks like they want to continue. So for sure they make it hard for the pack to come back.
And we have points for Poveda and Hernandez, both Colombian.
Yeah, it's obvious that Juliana is yeah is really strong.
So, and we have only points for Colombian skaters at the moment. Looks dominant. Again, Hernandez, Sanchez, and Poveda.
Yeah, she's really. It seems like she's really controlling the race, because she's not only sprinting and taking 2 points, but she's also taking her responsibility that the breakaway
Continues.
So, see, she takes the point and she just continues. Huh? So I think we can honestly say that she's until with 4 left to go, until now she was the strongest. See, and now there's an attack and she's closing the gap by herself. So she's really controlling the race like a real leader.
Yes, she has got 11 points so far.
And she keeps going, huh? It's
Yes. And it's Bonem getting 2 points. Poveda with 1 more point, now 12 points.
And she's still pushing on the front, taking the lead now. Again, taking the points. So that looks very good for her, I would say.
So the next points in this race.
I think she's already sure of her victory, Juliana. Now let's see what happens for the second place, because you have 2 people with 4 points and 1 with 2 points. So there's now a battle for the second and the third place. And
Now, last lap.
what's really nice to see is that the pack is not the pack is still also continued to race. It's not like there is no race in the pack. They are really also skating very hard in the pack. It's just that the leaders, yeah, because of Juliana, were really.
Now we have the bell for the last lap. I'm sorry. So now 3-1 points for the first, the second, and the third skater. And they're accelerating again. Angeluca got 1 point from Italy. So there's a battle for the second place now.
Yeah, she takes it.
So and we saw 3 points. So we're waiting for the results. Maybe we can get the results in result table.
Yeah, the girl who won the last sprint, Sanchez.
Is Angelucci. So we have winner of the 5K points final.
Yeah, it was. What really surprises me that all already cadet Colombians come here.
Yes.
It's such a very long trip, and then yeah, controlling the race. It's wow. I'm already looking forward how Juliana will grow and how she will be in youth and junior and senior, because what we saw here today was really
Really strong race.
yeah, for a girl who sometimes you can see that with the cadets, somebody who is really a fast grown and already a grown up.
Yes.
She's really skinny and already so strong. So it looks like yeah, we have a another very talented Colombian girl.
Another.
Yeah.
There's so many talented Colombian skaters. And they're racing in Europe. So
Yeah, that's the world becomes smaller and smaller. That it's not only the senior who travel around the world to go skate international races. So it's good for their development. It's good to learn other cultures, to learn how they race in Europe. But I think the other way, I think it's less. Uh, there are not a lot of European cadet girls who will go to Colombia to race. So
yes, I think so.
yeah, so it's but it's nice to see, and I think it's very good for our European skaters to compete with the South Americans.
Yes, and after two sprint discipline, we're looking on to the results so far in the cadet men's category. We have Andrea Iluinai from Italy leading. On the second place, we have Livia Skandodia from India. Third, Leander Diroyer from Belgium. So these are the leaders in this next cadet man category. They will also racing 5,000 meters. And now with the points, tomorrow we will have the elimination races, completely different world, also long distance, but another discipline. Today's we enjoy the point races. Next category to come up is cadet man 5,000 meter points final.
And what's very nice to see is that the first three, they are very close to each other. So so it means there until now there is not really one real leader. So those three boys in spot 1, 2, 3 will yeah, it will be interesting to see on the sprint. They seem to be very close to each other, because 4 points for the leader, 4 points for the second, and 5 points for number 3 for Leander. So it means the short distance, the two they had, they were very close to each other. And now let's see of those three men, boys, we must say, who will be the strongest on the long distance?
And in the cadet, I think there's no complete concentration on going for sprints or going for long distance. I think the cadets are able to race both in a very high level, and maybe in youth, especially in juniors, they will specialize for the sprinters or for the long distance.
Well, in our sport, it's even if you are a long distance skater, it's you need so much speed nowadays to take a point race, to win a point race, or to win an elimination race. You need so much speed that that even yeah, almost you need to be able to reach semifinals on the 500. There is so much speed needed to win a race, to win a point race.
Yes, and so the clubs and athletes, they are working on the fast laps, on the flying laps and on the laps started. Both are important in other ways. One is the acceleration by starting a 200-meter lap, and the other one is going a flying lap with highest possible speed.
Yeah. And especially on a super fast road circuit like Gross-Gerau, it's I think it's one of the fastest road circuits in the world. Yeah. It's when we were looking last evening at the series of the points.
Yes.
You know, you were getting cold because of the wind.
Yes.
It goes so fast.
Was amazing to watch.
Only series, only to qualify for this final.
Yes, and it's amazing to watch these finals. Next finals come up, cadet men's 5K points race.
I think it's very good to mention maybe for people that it's really not so easy to reach a final here in Gross-Gerau.
Yes.
It's really already almost an honor to be able to skate the A final. So let's not talk about to win an A final.
Yes. And we have two skaters coming from the B final. Nico Militello from Blaugap Gross-Gerau and Klaus Vermont from Reiko Roller Club Sams. They won the B final, and as first and second in the B final, they are allowed to race the A final. It's not easy to go such races in between 1.5 hours. It's
really we really need to respect the skaters who come tonight from the B final into the A final. They had already a hard race, and then they come into an even harder race in the A final. So let's see how our three men in the lead of the general classification after the sprint tournament, how they will do on the long distance, and if there are any special skaters with their ambition on the long distance.
So let's have a look on Leander, Lavianche and Andrea. They're the leading skaters in the cadet men's category.
The leader, of course, we can recognize very easy with the yellow cap.
Yes. All the audience can see the skater with the yellow cap. It's the overall leader. We see him on 4th place, I think it's at the moment. So he's racing this A final. Are we sure? Yes, sure. Frank, the cadets are not doing a European Championship, but they're doing Cadets Challenge in Belgium, in St. Forde. And we have second time, first time points. 19 points are wrong data, I think.
Yeah, it was Juliana was skating again, but
So
there,
next
there was just a
points. So and at the moment we have to wait on the data. Ortiz Morales and Lioliani Andrea took points, and we have Andrea Lioliani leading the overall classman, and
Leander is sitting number 3 in the general is sitting back now. He will go to take his first points now, I think.
it's Leander De Roy from RSC Tienen.
He's in Tienen they also have a really fast 200-meter track, so he's used to high speed. He's skating smart. He's like settling for the 1 point. So I think it means
We have Tristan Dutra with 3 points and Andrea Lioliani with 3 points. Also 3 points for Morales Ortiz. So 3 skaters with 3 points. Now and another skater with 2 points.
yes, Andy de Koning from Belgium. I'm sorry, the Belgium skaters I know.
Yes, of course.
I know better than
It's
the Colombians. So
Matteo Di Koenig and again Andrea Liuliani. I hope we pronounce this correct. Liuliani.
I have a feeling that Leander is skating a really smart race. He's really controlling, not spending a lot of efforts, and he also has already 3 points now. So
2 points for Leander and 1 more point for Tristan Dautrey.
so
He's current 3rd position.
number 1 and 2 have 4 points. So it's close.
And another points
I think he
for Leander. 2 points for him. So Leander is in the lead, followed by Tristan Dautrey. 3rd position, actually, Andrea Luliana. A little breakaway, Frank.
Yeah.
But the speed is high, it's nearly impossible to get away. Ortiz Morales again with 2 points and 1 point for Tristan Dautrey. Tristan Dautrey is 4th in the overall ranking. We have 1 skater from Semst. This must be stuffed Treckles, I think. Yes. And 1 point for Nicolas Angarita Dalos from Colombia. But no Colombian dominance in this race so far.
No, it's a nice competitive race where until now still 4 or 5 skaters are still competing for the victory. So the last 5 points will be very decisive.
With 2 points for Tristan Dautrey and 1 point for Benjamin Wolf. Now, first points for Germany.
And Leander is really control. For my feeling, he's really like controlling the race. I think he still has something. He's really taking very smart the points. He's sharing now the lead, both 7. So let's see if the victory goes to France or Belgium.
Yes, they're very, very close. You have Tristan Dautrey and Leander De Roy.
See Leander, I have the feeling he's really controlling and he will take the victory. He looks really. He's looking everywhere.
And he's looking fresh.
Yeah, yeah. And he tries to go on second place, but now
And at the moment, Stuff Treckles is on
the two Belgians
second
are in
position. And we hear the bell for the last lap now. Now 3-1 points. And Leander is going for the 3 points.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's skating smart and fast. Here we see Leander de Roy. Now we have a overlapping situation.
Yeah, it's difficult now to see who took 1, 2, 3.
And we have the track speakers. So he took the.
Also because he took some
So
very good points.
Leander de Roy, Stuff Treckles took points, and we have the overall classement, the overall ranking, the ranking of the 5Ks.
Yeah, you could see from the beginning that that Leander was really he was looking left, right, so he was really yeah. I had the whole race. I had the feeling he was really in control. So very smart racing. Probably also very good coaching. Yeah, well done, good job.
So far.
Nice to see because there were a long time. There were 3, 4 skaters going for the lead, and then in the final 3, 4 laps, Leander really took his responsibility and finished it.
Yes, he did really well.
Really nice to see that so young kids already race with such a good plan. You know, you could see the first sprints, he was not giving all. He was like, okay, I take the points, I accept I only take one. He wasn't forcing himself to take each lap points. You know, he took a point, then he took another point. Really, really.
And always in control.
Yeah, for so young, for such at such a young age to be able to race so smart. I think he have been watching a lot of videos, a lot of live streams. So yeah, cool, very cool to see.
Yes, young talent from Belgium. And we're changing the categories. We're looking forward to the youth category. And as always, we are starting with the youth ladies. Let's have a look at on the overall ranking. We see position 1, Ecuador for Ambar Amelia Leon Cobos, racing for the club Gabriela Cavalieri. And second, Maëlys Lemoux from France. And third, we see Bhavya Bayae from India, from Team Siemens Runner Racing World. And also close together, the girl from Ecuador, Amber Amelia, with 2 victories, with 2 points so far. So let's have a close look on her, how she will race these point races.
Let's see if she's a pure sprinter or if she also has some long distance skills.
Yes.
And it's also very, very, at least I find it very great to see that, you know, in India, they start, before it was like, we know they had a few good skaters, but you can see the development and you can see that each year we have more Indian skaters.
More and more.
And we have more of them and they get better. So it's great to see, but in fact it's normal because they have so many skaters.
Yes, I've been talking to Indian coaches during the World Championships last year, and they told me about 60,000 skaters in India. And I was saying, oh, this is a great number, and to say, oh, it's completely normal in India.
They roller skating, quad skating, they teach it in schools. So yeah, so there are a lot of kids who go to school in India. So yeah, they have big potential, so many skaters that if and you can start to see that. I think I'm not sure, but I think in the last World Championship in Colombia that an Indian skater took a first medal.
Yes, I think so.
So I think when things like that happen, then the the effect of it is like really a lot of other kids then think, oh my God, it's possible as an Indian
It's
skater
possible.
to
Yes.
be world champion. So I think he was a great inspiration for thousands of Indian skaters, and in the next coming years, I think we can expect that there will be much more.
Yes. Now let's have a look on the youth ladies. Soon we will hear the first bell. Actually, in front of the pack.
Yeah, we saw the names of the cadet man, but it will be solved. We will see now because it's the second time we had points now.
Let's have a look on the data. With points for Pin Yun Shen and Maëlys Lemou
Yeah.
in both of the point laps. So 4 points and 2 points. Max points for Gomez, Valerie Celis and Shen Pignon. So Shen Pignon is leading with 6 points. And we see 3 skaters with a little gap. And we have 2 Colombian skaters now in front. And the pack is closing this gap. And points for Valerie Celis Gomez.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Amelia. Let's see
So far, no points for her.
how she's planning this race.
6 points for Valerie Celis Gomez. And Pin Yun Shen is from Chinese Taipei. I just checked the data. She's on second place and 1 point for Kristina Jungova. And we have 7 skaters with points so far. And we have this little group now with 5 skaters in the lead.
And there is a hesitation in the pack, so it could be the good and right breakaway.
Yes, could be.
Yeah, you see, they are really hesitating, so I think it will be hard, very hard for the pack to return.
Actually, I think it's nearly impossible to close this gap. We have 5 laps left.
Because you can see that all 5 leaders are willing to skate and because they also obviously normally it's normal they want also the points. There's no hesitation in with the leaders.
And 5 skaters are in the breakaway. Maria Lopez with 2 points and Luna Rodriguez Vargas with 1 point.
Only 2 Europeans in the top 9, if I saw it correctly.
And the speed is high. The speed is high. Those 5 skaters, they're not slowing down. And I think the gap is a bit closed, but only a little bit. And Tang Xuanwen with 1 point, with 2 points now. And now I think we see Amélie Besson. Is it Amélie? I don't know. One of the French skaters. And 2 points. We have to wait for the data. Yes, again Kristina Jungova and Tang Xuanwen.
And we were wrong because the pack is returning.
Yes, the pack is back. It's always possible to come back. And we have another breakaway now.
The winner for sure will be with those 5, but now of course some people from the pack can take the 3 points and maybe go for the number 3 place, because number 3 now has 5 points, number 4 4. So for the French girl is still an option to be on the podium, which would be good for her general ranking.
And we have Xuan Wen Tang in the lead now by points. And let's have a look on this last lap. So Gabriela Blanco Martinez can take the victory, I think, with those late points. So very close decision. They're close together.
The French girl took 2 points.
So let's have a look on the data. Let's have a look on the ranking. So we have 3 points for Tukwa, 1 for Nelly Gassmann, and 2 for Nelly Gassmann, and 1, you've seen the 3rd place.
It was a real open race.
Yes.
With the youth ladies.
And lots of changes in positions. And a surprising victory.
Yeah, and to me a surprising comeback of the pack, because in front they were really, they kept on skating, they kept on racing for the points, so there was no hesitation with the leaders, but still the pack kept on chasing.
Yes, and we will go on with the youth men category. So, after solving some technical issues, we are back. Youth men. Let's have a look on the youth men overall ranking. We see in front Axel Le Durand from France, followed by Thijs Lundstedt from Denmark, surely surprising, and Tobias Krupka from the Czech Republic, also 8 points. Patricio de Luna Marroquin from Mexico. very close together. 7, 8, 8, and again 8 points. And on the 5th place we have Arthur Buckler from Great Britain with 15 points. So far in this overall ranking.
Yeah, it's we can conclude of that there are four men really competing. But let's see, because now with youth men, sometimes there can already be a big difference in sprinters and long distance skaters.
skaters.
So let's see. For example, Fons Strekels from Belgium, he won the one lap. No, I'm sorry, he won the 500 meter this afternoon, the final.
Yes.
Yesterday, the one lap was a little bit less, but in Lagos, Fons Strekels really skated an amazing point race because he's like more a sprinter. But yeah, let's see.
With Raphael Esrich from France, always doing a good job on long distance. And let's see, we have one more long distance name from the Czech Republic, Filip Jelic. So let's see what Philip and Raphael wants to do. They competed hard last season as they were cadets.
Yep.
So during the Europeans, it was Raphael and Philip competing in the long distance. So we have lots of fast and good skaters in this pack.
Yeah, and it's because it's so early in the season. It's really, I'm really now wondering, will it also be a closed race? I mean, with that, will the race be decided in the last 3-4 laps with between some skaters, or will there be one or two kids who really are on top of most of them?
So of the R points race of the youth men, we see the A final. Now they have 15 laps to go. And now we have 2 more laps sorting the field and then going for the first point sprint. With, now we see Colombian front, I think. Second place now. 3 lines now. We see Filip Jelic coming.
Yeah,
to the front.
Everybody's taking position.
Now the bell for the first sprint. For the points. Jelic is leading the pack.
Yeah, he really goes self-secured to the lead.
Do you remember the race during the World Championships junior point on the road last year?
Of course.
Of course, his brother, Metody. I think he took all the points. Am I right?
I don't. Did he took them all?
Almost, almost.
At least more than enough.
Yes. So we have a big battle at the front of this point race. Next points for Murillo Romero and Bermudez Ortega.
Yeah, the speed is so amazing high already with the youth men.
Yes, and this 300-meter road circuit is extremely fast.
You would almost want to say the 300-meter track.
Yes.
So fast it is.
So as you can see, the junior and the senior category, as they go full speed, they don't stop crossing during the corners. They do it like a huge corner, always accelerating. And we have Bermuda Ortega in the lead, followed by Axel Le Turin with 2 points now. 6 points for Bermuda's Ortiz. And he's still leading the pack. And now we have Lenny Ringuet from France. Ringuet, is this right? I think so. Another skater with points.
I don't dare to say how to pronounce it correctly, but
We try. Yeah. We try our best. And now we see Lick on 3rd place. Maybe trying to get the next points. We haven't seen Rafael Esrich so far, but 1 point for Nino Hoffmann. If I'm right, we have 6 skaters with 1 point so far. And we have a little breakaway. Who's away? Who made this gap? It's Juan Morales. Now with 2 points.
no, he keeps pushing. He really keeps going.
Yes, he wants to get the next 2 points.
And still he goes.
In the lead we have Bermudez Ortega with 10 points. Juan Morales with 4 points. And the pack is back.
Let's see if he can. Nah. Not. Maybe one? Nah, probably not.
2 points for 4-3-4 and 1 point for 4-3-0.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Have you seen this? Nearly a crash.
What a great save.
I saw them down.
Yeah, it was a great save.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
From Tienen. I think it's the young skater from Tienen.
2 points for
Avoiding a big crash, saving this position.
I can understand.
Great job.
I can understand his disappointment and anger, but I feel now very happy for him that he didn't crash because, yeah, it was a great save.
And leading this race is Dylan Joel Bermudez Ortega from Colombia, Deportivo Metropolitano, Bogota. And we have Thijs Lundstedt from Denmark with 2 points now.
What's so hard in this race is 5K point. For me, it's really the hardness is that most of the skaters have 1 shot, and then if you're lucky, you get 4 points. If you are less lucky, you get no point.
No point. No point.
At the wrong moment. So
Martin Diaz with 2 points, the Portuguese skater. Yes, points every lap is very physical. It's less tactical.
yeah.
So we have the winner, Dylan Joel Bermudez Ortega from Colombia with 14 points, so dominating this Youthman A final.
And for place 2, it was a real open race because you could see so many skaters with 1 or 2 points, and I think the skater who took the last 2 laps, so who took 5 points, he will finish second. So if you can finish second by taking the 2 last points, it means it was a really open race.
Yes.
Only for the second place, and third place.
Yes.
The first place was really dominated.
So very, very strong race from Bermudez Ortega. And he was collecting points from the beginning through the middle until the end. Sometimes we have point specialists collecting all the points at the end of the race. So second is Murillo Romero and third is Morales, all free skaters from Colombia. So Colombian dominance in the youth man category in the 5K points final. So we skip the category now, and Frank, you have to leave now. You have to coach your athletes. You'll be back.
I'll be back for the junior man. Okay.
So good luck.
Wish me luck.
Good luck for your athletes. So Frank Fierce will be back for the A finals of the junior man. He will coach again for the senior women and come back again to the senior men's category. Now we have 10K points final in the junior women's category. And we have a quick look on the participants, on the athletes racing in this 10K junior women A final. As we have a look on the start list, we see Maivin Julu with 3 medals in the European Championships last year. She got second in the elimination on the track and European champion with the French team in the relays, and also silver medal in the elimination on the road. And she is a bronze medalist on the World Championships 2024 with the French team. We have Elisa Folly, second in the relays in the European Championships last year, and we have Lisa van den Kiste, current world European champion in the 1K race last year in Belgium, and also medalist in the Pan Ams last year is Alicia McBride from the United States. She got third in the 100 meter 100 meter race. I'm not sure if she will race this long distance race, but I'm sure all the others we will see in this race. Alicia McBride racing here in Gross-Gerau also got silver medalists in the 1 lap last year in the World Championships in Italy. So we have in the junior category really fast skaters, and you have to imagine all the juniors athletes who got medals last year in the continental or the World Championships were the younger vintage. So now being the older vintage makes them even more successful. And we are looking forward to this 10K points final, and as soon as they are getting to the start line, we will see the next highlight of this 47th criterium here in Gross-Gerau. We are watching the long distance A finals of the Saturday night. We're watching the point finals, and we will see the elimination races tomorrow. Tomorrow we have all the races for the beginner categories and the pupils again. And at about 11 a.m. we will start with the C and the B finals of the elimination races. And we think we will start the finals, the A finals, at about 3 p.m. And after the elimination A finals, we will see the relay final as the last highlight of these races here in Gross-Gerau 2025. So stay tuned for those points final, and we'll be back as soon as the junior women are getting to the start line. Okay, back for the junior ladies 10K points A final. Look at this huge pack waiting for the start. And still, there's a judge in front of the pack explaining the points mode. But it's easy. You only have to listen for the first bell, and after the first bell, we have points every lap. Okay. Start aborted. Next attempt for the 10K points final start. And we've been speaking about medalists and favorites, maybe. And we've been talking about Julu, Foley, Maldonado, Rodriguez, Vanston, Kiste. These three. 4 skaters we have in this race. Maria Maldonado Rodriguez from Bolivar, Colombia. She's current world champion with the Colombian team in the relays last year in Montesilvano, Italy. Now let's have a look on this race of the junior ladies category. First laps to sort this pack. And we have 10K, so we have a long distance, and during this long distance race, so many things can happen. And we know this course circuit is extremely fast, and it's good for extremely fast races. And we have the bell. And now we know every lap the ladies are going for points. And let's see how they are chasing these points. All the pack is together until now, and close decision for the first points. And let's see who will get the first points. We have Veronica Di Castova and Dylan Bermudez Ortega. There were some male skaters in the data, but now I think we will only see points for the junior women. No. And next points for Lisa Vanson Kiste and Jinlin Zhu. So now the data is correct. The next points. Another 2 points for another skater. And it's Francisca Henriquez, and again Mai Venchelo with 1 point. Francisca Henriquez from Portugal, from Lagos. She had a strong last season. And we have a little breakaway with 2 skaters in the front. Now going for the next 2 points. We have points for Sarah Roger and Leonor Ladera. And pack is back. No breakaway situation left. And again, points for Portugal, I think. And I think it's again Henriquez. Let's have a look on the data. Yes, and it's again Francisca Henriquez and Jinlin Zhu. Jinlin Zhu is from Chinese Taipei. We have the next 2 points. Just waiting for the data for Belinda Faria from France. And again, 2 points for Alyssa Vanson Kiste, now leading together with Henriquez with 4 points. So we have 2 skaters with 4 points so far. And next 2 points for Elisa Folly, and again my Venchulu in the gray suit of Power Slide.
22 laps to go now. And
I see Bourgeois Roller Sport is my Venchulu.
and 1 point for
It's pretty dark for us also as for you. Again, 1 point for my Venchulu and 2 points for Carla Plana Olivares. The speed is pretty high, you see. We have the skaters lined up in one line. So you can imagine we have top speed for the junior ladies category. Points for Jin Lin Su from Chinese Taipei and Jade Lecoq from France. The first 2 points for her.
then we have 3 skaters with 4 points and others have 2 or less.
And another 2 points for Lisa Fanzenkiste.
2 points for 371 and 1 point for 380.
So very strong race for the current 1K European champion Lisa Fanzenkiste. 6 points for her and 5 for Maivin Chulu. Now in the lead. And 2 points for Maven.
For 345 and 1 point for 362. Myven Lu, 7 points leading.
And again, 1 point for Carla Plana Olivares. Now Maven leading by 7 points, followed by Lisa Fanzenkiste with 6 points. Let's see if we have a battle between Maivengelu and Lisa Fanzenkiste. Now points for Colombian skaters, I think.
And 1 point for 345.
Let's see who got the points. Yes, Mariana Terran. And again, 1 point for Maivengelu. Now with 8 points for the French skater.
13 skaters with points now. 17 laps to go.
With a warning for Ise Joves.
1 point for 345. Mariana Teran and Myven.
Next point for Maivengelu. And again, points for Mariana Terran. Chulu now 9 points.
6 points. Enriquez 4 points.
And let's see if
4 points. Mariana
Lisa Fanzenkiste tries to get more points. And again, I think it's Mywen getting 1 point at least.
380.
Just waiting for the data. No, it was Yu Xin Wang and Yen Lin Xu. Now 6 points for Xu, also for Fanzenkiste. And we have now 2 points for whom? It's Manisha Kurt from Switzerland and Jade Lecoq with 2 points. And now breakaway with 3 skaters. And I think these are 3 skaters with no points so far. Let's see, Fonesca Hernandez and Gianna Di Blasio with 2 and 1 point. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skaters in this breakaway. And I think I see Lisa Fanzenkiste in this breakaway. Is that right? Again, points for Gianna Di Blasio and Hernandez. I'm not quite sure who is in this breakaway. So now again, 2 points for Lisa Fonsenkiste. I was right. She's in this breakaway group. Now she is able to get more points. Also, Xinlin Yu. Now Fonsenkiste with 8 points. And Mai Wenchulu isn't in this. She in this back. Maybe she is in front now. Okay. She's also in this breakaway group.
11 laps to go.
So we have again points for Mai Wenchulu and Lisa Fonsenkiste. Now 3 skaters in the breakaway, followed by another 3 skaters. And a second little pack now. These 2 groups by 3 skaters are together again. Now it's Lisa going for the 2 points again. Close decision with 10 laps to go now.
4 points for 401 and 1 point for 371.
So let's see who was
11 points.
collecting the last points. It was Jinlin Su, 2 points, and Lisa Fonsenkiste 1. So we have Mai Wenchulu with 11 points and Lisa Fonsenkiste with 10 points.
9 laps to go. Now the next point.
Jinlin Su
On the finish straight.
on the 3rd place currently.
401 and 356, 1 point.
So incredible speed in this group. Hernandez with 1 point, Jinlin Su with 2 points, so she's second now with 11 points. So Julou Su with 11 points, Lisa Fonsenkiste with 10 points, now getting 2 more points, Lisa.
2 points for 371, 1 point for 345.
So we have 12 points for Julou and Fonsenkiste and 11 points for Su. They are very, very close together, all 3 leaders in this race. And it's completely impossible to foresee who will win this race at the moment.
Aber sicher ist da noch nichts bei 7 Runden, die noch zu fahren sind. 2 points for 401
Let's see who got the next points.
74.
We see Jinlin Su scoring with 2 points and Gianna Di Blasio with 1 point. So Su is in the lead now with 12 points. You're always changing positions. Next points. I think Julou with 1 point. And 2 points for whom? Yes, for Jinlin Su. So Jinlin Su now with 15 points. Julou with 13 and 12 for Lisa Fonsenkiste.
Will be the winner, I think, but they have still 5.5 laps to go.
Now Julou is going for points. Accelerating very strong in this corner. Pushing very, very hard.
2 points for
Seems she is quite fresh in this 10K points final. So Jilin with 1 more point and Mywin with 2. So 16, 15 and 12 points for the 3 leaders. Is Lisa Fonsenkiste able to get the next points now? Leading this group, close decision. I think it was Fonsenkiste taking 2 points. Fonsenkiste 2 and Alex Zanabri Morena with the first point. So 16, 15 and 14 points for the leaders now. And the speed of this group is incredibly high, I think. But look at the skaters, they are getting tired. Even Maivin Julou has her hands on the knees and she's in front at the moment.
6 points, and all others 4 or less points. It's still 2.5 laps to go.
So we have 2.5 laps to go now. Gilou leads and Van Kiste follows. 2 points for Gilou and 1 point for Van Kiste. So we have Gilou in the lead together with Sue. 17 points and 50 points for Lisa Van Kiste. So very, very close. These three skaters are together in this point race, and the three skaters with Gilou, Van Kiste, and who's the third? Now Bell for the last lap. Now Bell for the last lap, and Maïwen Gilou is going for it. And if she's able to get the 3 point, she will win this point race. Yes, it will be Maïwen Gilou. Maïwen Gilou is very, very fast, and she's on her last lap, so I'm pretty sure Maïwen Gilou will win this 10K points final. What a strong race of the young French lady, Maïwen Gilou. So we have 3, 2, and 1 points in this last point lap. And congratulations from Gilou for Sue and Wang getting the last point. So we have Gilou, Zhu, and Van Kiste first, second, and third place in this very, very close decision in the junior women's point final 10K during this 47th criterium here in Gross-Gerau 2025. Junior women. Now we will start the junior man category. Also 10K points final. Very fast, very close, very tense race. The junior women's category.
So next race, junior man, 10K points final. Again, 36.
And the point final for the junior man. Surely Giorgio Gizio Erba is one of the really fast skaters in this race. Also Joaquin Loyola, Johan Puel de Sus, the Chinese Taipei, Cheng Yu Pan, Paul Leclerc, maybe Martin Vieira. Very, very fast skaters they are. And if we look who got medals during the last continental races and the World Championships, we have Christian Scasellati, the sprinter, but I don't know if he is racing this 10K race. I'm not quite sure. And we also have David from Hungary. He was bronze medalist in the point races in the European Championships. So we have Frank back. Frank, you're nervous? Yes.
No, I enjoyed the race.
You enjoyed it.
It was a great race, you know.
Yes.
A junior race with so 3 strong women who are competing until the end, who are really tired, but just fighting and keep on.
Yes. We saw the points always change the lead, and they were close together. Once point for the one, next lap points for the other, and always going fast. It was a very, very fast race.
Yes, very, 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 very fast and very strong race of the first 3 women. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Yes, and you enjoyed the race of Lisa, I think.
Of course, she's developing really good. So yeah, it's I'm looking forward already now to the European Championships. But of course, yeah, it's in one way it's still long, but it will be soon begin of July. Um, yeah, before we know, we are back in Gross-Gerau. We are back in Gross-Gerau for the European
Yes.
It looks long, 2 months, but yeah, that's 2.5 months. But it's yeah, before we know, it's there. But it's really great to see a skater, um, full of passion, training every day. But of course, that counts for most of the skaters here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why they're going so amazingly fast. They train so hard, all of them. That makes the sports. Yeah, sometimes I can't believe I'm watching the races. So fast they are going.
Yes. But the sport is developing, and also I think the skaters are getting very professional in an early age. Training in very professional conditions, not as professional maybe as Olympic sports, but they're doing the best they can do.
I think I think we and all over Europe. I think we have some amazing clubs. Who have great tracks. We have some places. Of course we have Geisingen, but like the place where Lisa's from, Austin, is also known as a very fast.
Yes.
Yeah, with a very good club. So yeah, that makes it yeah makes it gives the skaters very good conditions to develop.
Yes, the clubs are so important. They're doing so great work for the sport with a huge effort of all the officials, all the trainers, all the coaches. But it's necessary, otherwise you're not competitive.
Yeah, it's you have to keep up. Yeah. Also, if you see here like an organization like if you want to organize a European Cup, how many volunteers there are involved
Yes,
to make this possible.
I'm involved in Geisingen, so I know the amount of people necessary to organize a European Cup. I saw the European Championships last year in Belgium, and I saw how many volunteers worked for more than 2 weeks because they had the European Cup at one weekend, and the next weekend the European Championships started. So they have full of 14 days.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
to work on very hard for this sport. And they did a great job, and we are really looking forward for the European Championships here in Gross-Gerau. Oh, there's a crash. Wow. We had no point left so far, but there was a crash. I think about 5 or 6 skaters involved.
Yes. I find it terrible to see. I think everybody feels the same.
Yes. But
Let's hope everybody.
we had not very much crashes during this weekend so far. So I'm glad not to have lots of crashes.
It seems like everybody could get up,
Yes.
so that's a good sign.
Junior man.
The first points go to Asia.
Yes. It's the scariest part of a career of a young skater, rising the junior category and next year being a senior, I think. Very scary, and we have points for Maurice Morosi. My Vanchulu is racing again. The data is incorrect, of course.
It was the guy from Taipei.
We have always a problem with the first points showing correctly, so we have Punching You and Maurice Morosi with points so far. Maurice Morosi is a sprinter doing this long distance race. Funny thing.
It's great to see that the sprinter wants to participate and then also give it all in the beginning to take the points, and then
Yes.
he will try to hang on so he
Yes.
doesn't lose his points.
He only have to survive. So we have points for Maurice Morosi, Sheng Yu Pan. And we have also two skaters coming from the B final. It's Yannick Weber and Paul Schneider doing a great B final with a huge breakaway. And you see one skater says, "Oh, keep on pushing, keep on going."
Yeah,
He wants them.
the Dutch guy is
It's Kai Arne Ottenhoff.
is hanging on, but the sprinter now is saying, "Okay, I have my points now. I try to keep the pace of the peloton." So
Yes.
let's see. We can easily watch him because he has his yellow cap.
Yes, he's the leader currently.
Yeah.
So he's going for the overall ranking. 5 points so far, so this is not the baddest result he can get.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan he has. If he can keep up, he will indeed do a very good.
Step towards the overall ranking.
I was looking for the word. In English, he was when you're playing chess.
Yes.
He has done a very good move, taking those 5 points. So and now I think for his coaches, it's finger crossed that he just can. But it seems like he's because he's in front, he's still in the top 10. So I think he has a very good chance to keep the 5
So
points.
now Yuan Sharon and Bo Yushen with points. Leading is Zhen Yu Pan. He's the current leader. But I think the race is completely open.
Yes. And of course, it's a long race. At 10K every lap points. There's a lot of points too.
It's crazy how many points are given. And now we have Joaquin Locola and Matias Butrago Ferreiro from Colombia with 2 and 1 skate point. And the speedy side, you see the skaters are lined up. No 2 lines or 3 lines, only 1 line. And you see there skaters dropped off the pack. And with points for Bo Yushan and Loyola again. And we see we have 19 laps to go. 19 laps left on this immense fast track. And they're going fast.
Yeah, almost half race. So and still the pack is pretty compact.
Now we see Carlos Pereira going for points, the local. 1 point for him and another 2 points for Sheng Yupan, leading this race with 11 points. And another point for Carlos Pereira from Darmstadt. And another 2 points for Sheng Yu Pan. Pan is in great shape, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he's really pretty much in control of the race.
17 laps to go. 287, 2 points, and 1 point for 311.
And we have 2 points for India for Ekansh.
Das sieht schon sehr stark aus, mit viel Abstand und immer vorne mit dabei zu sein. Also wirklich Kompliment. Bisher ein sehr starkes Rennen.
Okay.
And another skater with 2 points now.
2 points for 308 and 1 point for 287.
It's for Juan Polidisu. And again for Kumar,
Die hält immer
the
noch.
Indian
Der ist
skater.
immer noch an der zweiten Position, gleich auf mit dem Kai Ottenhoff. Aber wahrscheinlich wird er jetzt gleich eingeholt oder überholt. 2 points for
And
311
next 2
and 1
points.
point for 308.
With another 2 points for Sheng Yupan, really great shape. And Maurice Morosi with his 5 points is still on the second place together.
I'm wondering if when Giorgio is gonna, the Italian skater from Bimar Skate.
We haven't seen him so far.
No, he's really surprisingly quiet.
1 point.
So let's see
17
what
points. Sheng
what's
Yupan.
his plan.
6th is
And
Flip.
Chinese Taipei is racing
Second
very
position
strong.
for Ho Yu Chen with 6 points.
Now Pan has his teammate, had his
7 points
teammate
difference
with him.
between first and second place, and now we
And
have
who's in
30
front now?
minutes to
I
go.
think it's
The
Colombia.
next points for 280
It's very dark to
between
see
Loyola,
all the skaters
1
from the
point
screen.
for
Yes, it's
Christian
Joaquin Loyola.
Matia Rica.
And he is from Ecuador, not from Colombia. Joaquin Loyola from Club Gabriela Cavalieri. Going for the next 2 points.
2 points for 280 and 1 point for 308.
And we have
Now we have the
11
skaters
laps
with
left. Now Loyola is second.
And I'm really wondering what Giorgio is doing, and
Have
maybe
you seen him in the pack? Is he is he racing or?
I think he's now in second.
Yes. Okay.
So maybe now his time has come.
Manuel Pitera from Portugal with 2 points. And we see the sprinter again in front. We see Maurice again racing for points.
338, 1 point for
Kai
328.
Arne Ottenhoff with 2 points, and again Maurice Morosi with 1 point. So he's got 6 points now. And the race is still open, especially for second and third place.
For 321,
I think
point for 311.
it's really hard
18 points.
to beat Pang.
8 points in the second position.
Yeah, I think for the victory it's
7 points for Kai Ottenhoff. 6
almost
points for Maurice
decided.
Morosi and Ho Yu Chen in all those 5 or less points. 2 more points for 261 and 1 point for 282.
And let's see
So
who
now
got the
we
next
have
points.
14
It's
skaters
Tristan
with
Faron
points.
and Sergi Alvarez Fernandez.
15 skaters with points.
Yeah, for the podium it will be a tough fight. If the Dutch Kai Arne is still on third position.
And you see as the skaters are going to this resting position with the hands on their knees. They get tired now, and we have 6 more laps to race. It's a hard point in this race, I think.
Yeah, you can see as we say the back door is open, so skaters are just dropping off because of the high speed.
And again Loyola getting points, and also Tristan Farah. So Loyola is second now with 11 points.
So I guess he is today unbeatable on the point race.
Oh, you saw the hands?
Yeah. That was not so
Maybe.
not so smoothly. Not so.
Yes, Jan Polydesous
Yeah.
and Bo Yushen with points.
Points already if he's getting these 2 points.
4
but no warning so far.
Sheng Yupan, 20 points now for him.
Now Sheng Yupan is back at the
20 points
front of this
alive.
pack
Sheng
Yeah,
Yupan.
and
with another 2 points. Racing so strong, Chinese Taipei Span.
with 9 points in the lead, he's just sure of the victory. So that's sure. So now let's see who's taking place number 2 and 3.
2 points for
I think Joaquin Loyola will be second.
8 and 1 point for 291. So
So
the
Christopher
winner
Newby with 1
will
point and
be
Juan
Sheng
Poli de Sus
Yupan. And this time
with
leading with
2
9
points.
For
points
spot number 3, still 3 skaters are in the running.
and 7 points are possible to reach.
And with 4 skaters with a little gap.
And Sheng
Who's
Yupan
inside
is
this
in
group?
808, 2 points, and 261,
2 more
1
points
point.
now for Johan Poli de Sus. Now 3rd place and Tristan
7
Ferrand.
points.
So Johan Poli de Sus is able to go to the 2nd place.
261,
So last
2
lap
points.
for the skaters. The last lap, yes.
Yes,
So let's have a look on the decision on this last lap.
308,
we had
1
a crash here
point.
in the
Yes.
second last corner.
And let's have a look on the finish line. The winner, Sheng Yupan.
So Sheng Yupan is the winner of this 10K point final junior man. Very strong race of the Chinese Taipei skater.
Yeah. I think we can conclude he really dominated the race.
Yes.
You know, he took in every stage of this point race he took the points.
So second, Juan Poli de Sus with a strong middle and finish, and Joaquin Loyola on the 3rd position.
And
So
I really wonder what Giorgio were. I think we missed him.
we missed him. I think he didn't race.
So
So maybe he is injured. Maybe not.
I
We don't know.
I will ask his coach. Maybe I can give the feedback during the senior men's race. So I really wonder if he's injured or ill or just focusing on a short distance. Because of course, if you race all races and each European Cup, you're at the track from early morning till late evening, not to mention night.
Okay.
So, unter den Top 6.
So we skip the category and we are going to senior category, and we start of course with the senior ladies, and Frank will leave us again. He will work as a coach now for 10K, and he'll be back for the senior man category, so see you soon.
Okay. Ciao.
So we're preparing for the ladies, for the senior ladies in the 10K points final. And we'll be back as soon as the senior ladies are at the start line. So we're back for the 10K points final of the senior ladies, and if we have a look on the starting list, we see lots of very, very fast and successful skaters. We have lots of medalists in the World Championships last year. I want to start with Sofia Schilder from the Netherlands, silver medalist in the 10K points street World Championships 2024. We have Gabriela Vargas, bronze medalist, and 1,000-meter on the track, and silver medalist on the 15K elimination. We have, for example, Yu Xin Zhang from Chinese Taipei, current world champion and 10K points on the track. With Yi Sun Li, bronze and silver medalists last world championship. Also, let's have a look on the long distance medalists. Marie Dupuis with bronze in the 15K elimination. We have Violet Brown racing the junior category last year with a silver medal in the 15K elimination. We have the German Larissa Geiser with a silver medal in the 10K points last World Championships. And we have also Daniela Bustamante from Venezuela with 3 bronze medals in the long distance disciplines of the last World Championship. So stay tuned for this senior lady race. It's a pack with so many super fast skaters, and we are proud to have them all here in Gross-Gerau, and now they're skating the 10K points final, and let's see how this race will go. Yes, we have lots of young skaters inside of this pack. Lots of young skaters racing the junior category last year, now racing the senior category. For example, Violet Brown, racing for the Swings World Team from France. She had a very strong season on ice. Now leading the pack, and I think she wants to go for the first points now. We see Violet Brown in front, now on the second position. And we see the Swings team working in front, and we have the first points. Let's see what the results will show us, if there is a junior boy inside the data. Yes, we have, so you have to ignore these points, and we have to wait for the second points, then we will see the right position. It's Moncada 2 points and Violet Brown with 1 point. And as we were waiting for the first points and data display, we have the next points. And we have a fast race. The skaters are lined up, and we have the next points for, I think it's Gabby Vargas from Team Arena Geisingen.
1:59 now in the last sprint. Gabriela Vargas, 2 points.
Gabriela Vargas was silver medalist in the 15K elimination race of the last World Championships.
2 points and 1:54, 1 point.
And who's going for the next points? Alison Bernardi is leading this race currently with 2 points. And we have a little breakaway. And in this breakaway we see
2, 3, 4, 2
2
points.
skaters, but the pack is coming back. Gabriela Vargas going for the next points now.
7, 1 point.
Larissa Geiser and Martina Pita took the last points. It wasn't Gabby Vargas, it was Martina Pita. And I think again points for Larissa Geiser.
1, 8, 4, 1 point.
Yes, and she's leading with 4 points at the moment. Second, Alison Bernardi, and we have still lots of laps to go. And now we have Steen van Houten, if I'm right, with 2 points. No, it's Liane van Loon, sorry, and Marine Lefevre with 1 point. It's not so easy to recognize all those skaters racing at the moment. Oh, and we have a crash on the finish line.
2 points for 159.
Hopefully
1 point for 191.
it wasn't so hard. Gabriela Vargas with 2 points and Angie Quintero with 1 point. So Vargas with 4 points at the moment. And next points.
2 points for 235 and 1 point for 161.
Points for
And
Mongara Guarnizo and Alicia Del Omi.
13 skaters with 1.
Del Mai from WF World Inline Team. It's the team of Frank Fierce,
215.
who was commenting as an expert speaker during the last races. Now he's outside and now he's coaching
215.
his skaters, the skaters of his team.
161.
So let's have a look on the WF skaters now. And the next 2 points. I think it's a skater who didn't get any points yet.
174.
It's again Alison Bernardi and Alicia Delomais. So we have Jessica Rodriguez with 1 point and Yu Sing Chan. Bernardi's in the lead. Larissa Geiser, both 4 points, and I think it's another skater with 4 points at the moment.
236. All the results are shown and not official.
Yes, we have
Skaters
Bernardi, Shang, Geiser, and Mikado with 4 points.
combinate the results.
And we have now a little breakaway situation. In this breakaway, we see
236. 2 points. 174.
Angelina Otto from Germany, also Yu Xinjiang.
5 points for
But Angelina Otto is in this breakaway. Got the next 2 points, and I think she'll get also these 2 points. So she made 6 points in 3 laps now. Very strong effort from Angelina Otto.
1 point. So leading with 7 points.
Now 7 points for Angelina Otto.
Yu Sing Chan, 5 points. Second position.
Very strong move from the German Otto.
15 laps to go.
And
235, 2 points, 159.
let's see the results so far. We have Otto first, Moncado second, and Shang third with 7, 6 and 5 points. So the leading ladies are very close together. And again, we see one skater from Arena Geisingen in second place. I think it's Gabriela Vargas. And again, 2 points for Liane van Loon. So she has got 4 points now. And as we saw in the junior ladies race, we see the skaters are all close together. And I think it's again Liane van Loon running. Or it's Göran Gertz. No. Points for Gabriela Vargas and Lu Yusan. No, I saw it right. It was Göran Gertz. These were the points in the lap before. And the next points. For Angie Quintero, also Alison Bernardi with another 2 points. So she is on third position at the moment. So the ladies are racing really, really fast, amazing. Fast Florence Michel with 1 point and Aubin Plouinec with 2 points. 2 skaters who raised their first points now. And now again points for Team Double F. Points for Alicia Delomais and Marine Lefevre. And we have lots of skaters dropping off this pack because the speed is so high. And now again 2 points for Gabriela Vargas and 1 point for Moncada Guarnizo. So they are both leading now with 9 and 7 points. Also 7 points for Angelina Otto. So let's see if it's possible for her to go for points again. Now Larissa Geiser got 2 points. And 1 point for Fran van Houte. Still at the front of this pack, Larissa Geiser. Maybe 2 more points for her now. She had 4 points in the beginning of this race. So again, 2 points for Larissa Geiser. So Larissa Geiser now is on second place with 8 points. The race is led by Gabriela Vargas with 9 points. All the skaters are still very, very close together. And lots of different ladies got points so far. And who's in the lead now? Going for the next 2 points. Let's see who got 2 points. With the dark suits, it's very hard to see who is in the lead. And I think it's again Angelina Otto. Alison Bernardi scored 2 points, and now it's again Angelina Otto going for points. Laura Files got 2 points, and Angie Quintero 1 point.
2-3-6, Angelina Otto, 2 more points. And 2-3-8, 1 point.
Angelina Otto again with 2 points, now leading together with Gabriela Vargas with 9 points.
Alison Bernardi, 8 points. Larissa Geiser, 8 points.
They're all so close together, and we have
7 points. And all others
5
4
skaters in the breakaway. And with them is Angelina Otto leading with 9 points at the moment.
Alison Bernardi, 2 points to
And
Alison
they
Otto,
made a
1
little
point.
gap.
Alison
Alison
Bernardi,
Bernardi
10
now
points.
leading with 10 points.
1.5 lap to go.
And we have 1.5 laps to go, only left for the decision in this race. And Alison Bernardi got the last points. Now it's Angelina Otto attacking on the inside, getting 2 more points now.
2 points for 2-3-6. Angelina Otto now.
So I think she's in the lead.
Alison Bernardi, 1
Now
point.
11 for Bernardi and Otto. So this is
11 points.
very, very close with the 2 leaders, Otto and Bernardi. So let's see who will be the best on this last lap. So let's have a look. And I think it's Angelina Otto, but I'm not quite sure. We have to wait on for the official result. For me, it must be Angelina, and this would be very surprising in this world-class pack taking the victory in the 10K points final. Let's see. It's Alison Bernardi with 13 points, taking 2 points in the last lap, and Angelina Otto second place, and Larissa Geiser third place. So very, very strong finish for both of the German skaters, Otto and Geiser, and the victory is for Alison Bernardi from Pibrac Roller Skating, France. Very, very fast race for the senior ladies categories, and very, very strong point race for the winner for Alison Bernardi, and surprising second place for Angelina Otto, and third place for Larissa Geiser from Germany. And now with 1 race left, the senior men category for the 10K points, the A final, and we are waiting for the last highlight of this evening during the 47th criterium here in Gross-Gerau 2025. So the track speaker announced, 11 o'clock we will start the senior men category. And we heard the whistle of the judge. It's Michael Petzold, who will take the senior men's to the starting line. And also we have lots of big names in the senior men category. Lots of medalists. We miss Bart Swings not being able to skate here in this race, working hard on an injury. And best wishes for him to recover soon. But with Jason Suttles, we have Felix Reinen, both from the Power Slide Vismaco World team. Felix Reinen racing very, very strong through this young season. We'll see Meto Deji, like last year's junior dominator, with lots of medals in the European and World Championships. He was 5-time gold medalist, world champion in the junior category last year in the World Championship. So We will see what this youngster, what this junior skater is able to do in the senior category, and we are sure he's able to race very, very fast races. We also have Kevin Lannis from Colombia inside this pack. We have Jacobo Montilla in this pack. Livio Wenger. So, very, very fast long distance skaters, world class skaters in the senior man 10K points final. And we have Frank back here in the media container.
Yes, I'm back.
Hello, Frank. You're back. What about your nerves?
I'm chill. I'm chill. You know, it's chiller to be a coach than a skater.
Yes?
Yeah,
Yes, you think so?
Yes, yes, yes. As a skater, I was even when I was already pretty old, always nervous before a race.
I had several young skaters in this competition so far today, and I was nerving during all the races as a coach.
It's more I feel excited because the race with the senior ladies was really a great race to watch.
Yes,
So many
it was.
skaters. I think Angelina was really strong.
Surprising.
Well,
A bit surprising.
yeah, but you can see already also the past European Cups. She was, yeah,
She was really strong.
yeah, she started really strong. She started this season really strong. So and now she's, yeah, she's just confirming her very good shape. So it's obviously that her, I don't know, 5 6 weeks in Taiwan were very, yeah, good for her. So yeah, it's enjoyable to watch because a skater like her, she was a good junior, and then the first senior year she had a little bit she needed to adapt, but now she looks really, yeah, it looks like she will have a great season if she continues this up.
Yes, I think so too. Um, Also, the winner, also Alison Bernardin, very strong race.
Yes, and it was, yeah, you can see that the level also with the senior before. Um, with the senior ladies, you had a few ladies who really were on top, but now it's like a lot of women who can compete
Yes.
for the podium, and that's really great for the sport. It's really great for the spectators, and I think the women themselves also enjoy the race a lot because it's really fun to skate with.
There were so many skaters collecting points, not going to the top, but collecting points.
Yeah.
And 10K points is a really long distance.
For sure, when it's each lap point in a lap which is only 300 meter. So if the lap is 500 meter, then okay, it's and you have each lap point. It's a totally different race.
So we have big names in the next race, really big names.
Yeah, let's see. I think we can see. I think it's one of the first times that Bart Swings is not competing
Yes.
this competition.
I
So
told
let's
he's injured and he's working on his injuries.
yeah. So let's see if what kind of options this gives for other teams, other skaters. So yeah, we can see Ferris.
Yeah, Ferris Brute, yes.
and Bart will be standing next to him. So yeah.
So let's talk about Felix. He's really, really strong during this young season, racing strong on the street, winning the first marathon of the season, also
Yes.
the half marathon in Berlin.
Yeah. And if I'm right, didn't he win the Shanghai Marathon?
Yes,
Berlin, Shanghai. Yeah. So and of course, yeah, the power slide team with Jason. Also, they have. Although Bart is not competing, still the power slide team is one of the strongest. So yeah, let's see if they can control, because they are used to control the races over here in Gross-Gerau. So let's see if they can do it also today. For sure they will try, but let's see also what Jelek will do.
Yes, it's probably the most surprising competitor in this pack.
On ice, he was really competing big time on his first year with the senior. But I'm sorry, as a junior competing between the seniors on ice.
Yes.
Correction. So let's now, as a senior man on inline skates, let's see how he will how he will do, how he will manage.
What is Ferry doing? So, off they are. You told Methode is racing as a junior on ice and a senior on wheels. So maybe in the near future we have to talk about under 21 category. Maybe it's an option, but it's sport politics. So we have
Yeah,
only to think about it.
yeah, but it's amazing what he did past winter on ice.
Yes.
You know, as a junior skating World Cups with senior, and then yeah, being so competitive between the seniors.
And the times he was racing on the ice, they were incredible fast. So now let's have a look on this race. Power Slide tries to control this race from the beginning at the moment. Now we have the bell. The bell for the first point lap. Now we have points every lap. And let's have a look on who will get the first points now. I think it's Tamino Ome who was racing in the front, or? Am I right? Now we have two skaters, not from Power Slide.
106, 2 points, and 130, 1 point.
Pack is close together, Ryan Dawson and it's not the right data.
No.
Alison Bernardi is not racing in this pack. So as always we have to wait on the second inserts of data for the correct points, for the correct first points.
Number 7.
Now we see Team Arena Geisingen in front.
Jelek is ready to battle.
Yes, and with Felix Reinen getting the first 2 points. It wasn't Tamino Ome. It was Felix Reinen getting the first 2 points, and now we have Arena Geisingen in front. And Jelek is looking back. He's racing together with Niels Bühnemann. Yes, to also have Niels as a teammate. It's not a bad thing. Niels was racing a good heat yesterday. And will be again Team Arena Geisingen getting the points. 1 for Niels, 1 for Methode. So Methode is in the lead with 4 points now.
Yeah, and you can see how the advantage of which Felix has of training here so fast. How smoothly he went through the inside.
Yes, I saw. And now we have Jason coming into the front.
His experience.
It's always the advantage of the home track. And he's doing so many laps on this track.
Yeah, especially this season with Europeans.
2 points for Jason Samuels.
Now we have Jason in front. And Livio Wenger with his first point. Now we have Methode,
Livio
Felix
Wenger und er wird jetzt
with
sicherlich alles
5 and
daran
4
setzen, um die
points.
2 Punkte zu holen. Und das schafft er auch.
And the next
23 laps to
points.
go. 2 points
Yeah, it looks
for
like
number
we will have an
2,
amazing battle with
Livio
between
Wenger,
the Reina
and 1
Geisingen team
point for
and the
number
Power
2,
Slide team.
Jason Suttles.
Yes, Livio Wenger with 2 points and Jason Suttles with 1 point. So not only Metade is going for points, also Livio.
Sofort sind die Skater wieder hinten dran.
And this is
And look,
Ortiz, I think.
and look at the pack, you know, the skaters all in one line, some gaps between. So this means the speed is so amazingly high.
Victor Arz and Manuel Taibo.
Der Hauptgruppe,
France
die
and
heute
Spain
aufschließt
with
zur
points.
ersten Ausreißergruppe. Da ist noch gar nichts entschieden.
9 different skaters with points now. Next
Ronald
points, 2
Haasjes taking his,
points for
Christian, I think it's Christian Haasjes from Holland.
Christian Hessius, and 1 point
Yes,
for
you're
number
right.
2, Jason Suttles.
Und
It's
jetzt sieht
Christian
man mal, wie sich der
Haasjes
Turm
and
entwickelt.
Jason
Wenn wir
Suttles.
gleich die nächsten Skater sehen, die nach
Again
vorne
with 1
gehen und
point.
versuchen.
They had a very strong marathon ice skating season in Holland, the brothers Haasjes.
There too.
And they are really, it's really nice to see it, so because they are motivated to continue on inline. It's not easy in Holland to convince the ice coaches to continue your inline skating career. So it's a joy to see them. They enjoy the inline speed skating so much.
There are lots of more ice skaters in the Netherlands, sorry, than speed skaters on wheels. But they're doing a good job now. Look, they're active. And we have another 2 points for Livio Wenger, 1 for Jason Suttles.
Jetzt der nächste Angriff.
Now we have 3 skaters with 5 points.
Bühnemann haben wir vorhin schon mal gesehen, das Muster. Das Team hat sich auch
And it seems like the Arena Geisingen team is really
Sattels oder stärkt mit dem Jason Sattels. Die anderen beiden versuchen
taking
Punkte zu machen.
control or trying to take control. So let's see how Power Slide reacts.
Brauchen die Punkte über Ausreißversuche.
So far they're doing a good job. And we have Metade Ilek with another 2 points. Now leading with 7 points.
Vorneweg ist kaum noch einzuholen.
And he is racing so fast. As we know him,
Die eine oder andere Sekunde wartet, aber
he likes to go for the breakaways. He likes to stress all the pack with his speed. And with 9 points for Metade Ilek, now 5 points for Jason Suttles, also 5 points for Livio Wenger.
The race seems really open.
Yes.
gefordert, weil da vorne sind
We have 4 skaters in the lead, and now I think it's Gabriele Galli from Italy in 5th position, trying to.
Julio Merena is in front now.
für das Rennen gefährlich werden können. Und jetzt muss das Powerslide-Team wahrscheinlich die Nachführarbeit machen, weil keiner der Skater vorne dabei ist. Aber ganz
Okay, now it seems like Jason trying to close the gap.
He has to close the gap on his own.
was passiert auf der
Yeah.
Again, Julio Merena with points and Metade Ilek with 1 point, now leading with 11 points.
blöde Situation, weil jetzt muss man im Wind fahren,
And Power Slide had to react.
die Lücke wieder zufahren und dafür kriegt man keine Punkte, kostet aber viel Kraft.
And I think Jason Suttles will close this gap out with a huge effort.
Yeah.
Merena and Arthur Buckler with 2 points.
This was a big effort from Jason.
Yes.
So let's see
Jason, so he's back in the main
if he can recover and take some points. It seems like he's going for, yeah.
Yes, we'll have a look. He don't have to recover. He's going for the next time.
Must be feeling strong.
Ja, und jetzt sieht man wieder das Muster. Jetzt der Jason Sattles wieder vorne, aber der Livio Wenger immer
Now, 3 skaters in the breakaway. Jason Suttle is leading them. Now we get 2 more points.
mit dem Livio Wenger.
2 points for number 2.
I think we are over half because I can't see the laps, but I think we are over halfway.
Livo Wenger with 1 point now. And now there are two skaters leading this race. It's Jason Suttles and Livio Wenger went back to the pack maybe to help Methode to get back to the
Renat Geising is trying to close the gap.
yes, Kevin Forené is with Jason Suttles. And they try to bring Methode back to this little leading group. But this is also a great effort. So Jason Suttles with 1 more point and Kevin Fourneret with 2 points. Fourneret now with 3 points. And Jason is going for the next 2 points.
Yeah, it's a great effort from Jason. Huh?
Yes.
6, 7 laps, he's really going full.
How long is he able to go full? Now we have Jason Suttles with 12 points, equal with Methode Gilek. And he's still racing fast in the front of this breakaway group. Fournier is working together with him. Now they change positions. And the pack is
Yes,
coming back again. The Hasius brothers.
The brothers Hasis are coming.
Jason Suttles, 14 points, 12 points for Metodilek, 7 laps to go.
And we hear from the track speakers, we have 7 laps to go. And the Hasius brothers are back, leading this pack now, collecting the points. Christian 2 and Ronald 1 point. And Jason Suttles is behind them, now resting a little. And we see
for spot number 3, there are still some options open for, I think, for a lot of skaters.
and now it's a question if Methode is able to go for more points. Jason with 15 points and Methode Jelic with 12 points. But now we have another leader and another point for Jason Suttles. Victor Ertz is racing in front of the pack. And Jason's now with 16 points. Methode Jelic with 12 points, so he's 4 points behind, and I think it would very hard to get. Oh, where is the camera going? To
The skater
get some more points for Methode.
This is good for Jason. If
Yes.
these two skaters take
If these two skaters take the points, nobody else can take points. And rather Taibo Norizai is really dangerous for Jason Suttles.
But he must be feeling strong because Felix now is closing the gap. So I suppose this means that Jason feels really strong.
So Jason tries to go for more points, for even more points. Look how strong he's racing. Really strong finish and really strong race from Jason Suttles. Now
Jilek is not around, so yeah.
there's no danger for Jason. Let's see the last points. And it is Jason Suttles winning this point race. So Team Power Slide did it again.
Yeah, and Yeah, we must admit that Jason, I think he did a lot by himself because you know in the stage where he took most of his points, he was like almost 10 laps. I think for sure 7, 8 laps taking the lead, collecting the points.
So we have Sattles, Jelek, and Hasius. Hasius on the third place.
Yeah, very nice, very nice done by them.
But a great effort of Jason Sattles.
Yeah, first closing
Racing.
the gap by himself, and then collecting enough points to put in a nice amount of points, and then finish it up by a strong finish, which
Yes.
help of Phoenix. So yeah, very great performance.
So
And
we have the result: Sattles, Jelek, Bühnemann, Hasius, Mirena. So Bühnemann got 2 points, I think, during the last lap. And so Bühnemann is third, not Hasius. These were the official results. So we saw very fast and strong races in this first race weekend of the year. Lots to come, lots races to be raced during this season, and we're looking for the next day of racing tomorrow. We will see the elimination races, another long distance discipline, and thanks for you. Thanks, sorry, thanks for having you with us, Frank.